Hola, chicos. I'm sorry I'm not there today. I guess if you have COVID symptoms, even if your test is negative, they don't let you come to school until you don't have any symptoms at all. And that's not me. You can just hear in my voice that I have symptoms, but I'm feeling okay. Okay, so I have to talk to you. All your teachers have to talk to you today. So we're going to go through this. So today the plan is that you're going to take your vocab test, but I have to go through some stuff with you. So I don't know if you'll have time to take the whole test. I'm going to grade it. Harrison says hi. I'm going to grade it as a class activity rather than an assessment so that it's less stressful for you. So Mr. Toler, I need you to stop them with about 5 minutes left in the hour. What I'm thinking is let's find out on average how many they got done, and that's how many I'll make the test out of. So if we don't get through all 81 questions because they didn't have time because I'm jabbering about online school, then we won't grade it out of 81. I'll grade it out of however many they got through. So if the average kid and the people that you talk to got around 40 done, then the total will be out of 40. So you'll get to decide based on how many kids you talk to. So it'll be important that you make a note of that for me for each hour. So I hope that that will reduce any anxieties for you kids. I want it to be fair. I'm not trying to hurt your grade with this, but we do need to accomplish both things today. And we have to do it without me being in the room. So pretty amazing of us if you're asking me. Okay, so let's keep going then. Okay, online school. We're supposed to talk about how online school is going to work. Number one, the first thing you should do every single day is check the stream. I tell my current online students to consider the stream as sort of the end or the beginning and the end of class when your teacher does housekeeping stuff with you. So the first thing you'll do is look for the little to-do list. It will say, Buenos dias, today's the day. Number one, every day it'll say, do your attendance question. Number two, it will give you directions for finding that day's assignment. And if I have any additional notes for you, like in the last couple of weeks, I've included the sign-up list for parents to use for parent-teacher conferences. That was on the stream. So general announcement kinds of things will be on the stream. If you don't check the stream and you only go right to assignments from your to-do list in the left margin, because there is a to-do list generated by Google Classroom, but I need you to look at mine as well, because I might have to do things for you or things for you to do that aren't assignments, and only assignments are going to show up in that to-do list. So you have to check the stream every single day. On the stream, I already said that, so I'll have all those things for you. It'll tell you how to find the assignment, and it will also remind you to do attendance. This is very important. If you don't do your daily attendance question, you will be marked absent. You've got until 11 p.m. each day to get that done. So when I get up the next day at 8 o'clock when school starts, I'll go through and make sure everybody's got that attendance done, and whoever doesn't is going to get marked absent. So if it's a Monday, you do your attendance question. I wake up on Tuesday and 4 people haven't done their attendance question. Those 4 people are going to be marked absent for Monday. If that happens, then your parents or guardian is going to have to call in to excuse you. You're absent. At that point, there's no point in going back to do the attendance question. The attendance question has evolved into just some random question about the world and what you think. So there's no point in doing that. Don't go back and do an attendance question from when you were absent, because honestly, it just gives me extra notifications I don't need. So if you're absent, you're absent. You don't go back and do the attendance question then. I'm going to do my very best to mirror our regular classroom. So, I don't want your online stuff to feel like it's just sort of coming out of left field. So I'm going to try to do what we do each day. But I'm not really sure how I'm going to incorporate a journal every single day. I don't know. We'll see how it evolves. But I will do my best to have it be familiar to you. The bad news is I can't control whether or not you do it. So, Kanan, if you're not paying attention, I'm not going to be there with my laser in your bedroom or in the kitchen or wherever you're working to get you back on task. So if you are someone who gets lasered, you got to buck up and do it yourself. I can't do it for you. Remember, this is not for fun. It's not extra. This is actual school. So I have to hold you accountable. When we return, every single thing we do online will be on your final exam. We are not playing. This is actual school. You have to do it. So when you come back, the end of the semester will be January and we'll take a final exam. So everything that I've taught you will be on the exam. So if you blew it off for 2 weeks, that's not good. Don't do that. You can't blow it off. Will everything we do be graded? No, it won't. So some of it will be, we'll just say ungraded. Some of it will be for homework points. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. You got to do it all. We do a lot of things in class that I don't grade. When we go through our vocabulary, do I give you a grade? No, I don't. But if you didn't ever do it, you would do terribly on your vocab work. You wouldn't even be able to do your homework very well because you wouldn't have any vocab to use. So it's going to be really important that you do this work on your own and you take it seriously and you don't blow it off if there aren't points attached. I don't think most of you would do that. Most of you, I think, are going to try pretty hard and stick with me. But if you're thinking, awesome, I can blow off most of this because she's not going to be around. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sleep in and Snapchat and watch Netflix. And it's going to be a great 3 weeks. It's not going to be a great semester if you take a 3-week vacation. You can't do that. So the good news is that you might be able to sleep in if you don't have scheduled Zooms. The other good news is you have till 11 p.m. every day to get your stuff done. So you're going to have some flexibility. The other thing is that as opposed to my other online kids when we started the year, I know you, you know me, and you know that it's okay to reach out to me. My middle school kids, half of them are just scared of me. And so they don't feel like they know me, so they don't really want to talk to me. So they go suffering on their own for quite some time before they get desperate enough to make a contact. You guys won't go through that. You already know me and you know how things operate. So if you need me, then reach out and I will help you. I'll never be irritated because you need help. I'm much more likely to be irritated if you've dug yourself such a deep hole that you can't get yourself out and you didn't reach out to me. That is really super annoying to me. So I'm always here for you if you need help. I am not going to be a happy camper if you let yourself sink and never reach out for help. Don't do that. We can do whatever you need to get you under control. Okay, now what? Why isn't this moving on? Moving on. That's a pretty good gif, hey? Yeah, so try not to stress out too bad, Natalie. You're okay, honey. It's going to be okay. You're all okay. I'm going to make sure that you get through this. We'll all get through it together. Now, you must have some questions about what's going on. Tomorrow, keep having to move my face here. Tomorrow, I'll put a shared document on the screen so you can open that up and list your questions on there. But please be conscious of what's already there. Please, please, please do not repeat a question someone else has already posted. Also, don't put your own personal life questions. Like, hey, my family and I are going to go skiing in Canada for a week and we're doing that in December. No, that's something that you would do with me one-on-one. So send me an email about that. If you have a question about how we're going to work things online, that's what you're going to put on that shared document. The following day, I'll answer your questions and put it back up on the stream. So you can always come back to that. You can save it. You can, whatever you want to do. So there's that. Lastly, we have to Zoom with you tomorrow. So this is going to be our Zoom schedule. It's going to be our permanent Zoom schedule. So if I'm going to Zoom with you, it'll be at this time, depending on your hour. If you have a conflict, I don't really know why you would have conflicts, but Mr. Hodges said today that you will. Some of you will have issues. So something about our regular schedule, and I don't know what the problem is. But if you have a conflict, obviously it's not a problem for you to log in on a different hour, but maybe let me know that. Maybe you're supposed to be in the 6th-hour Zoom, but you can't make that because you got to do something else. Hey, Mrs. Kalember, I'm actually going to join your 4th-hour Zoom if you don't mind. I just want to be able to know who I'm looking for. Harrison's messaging me. It might be to say, Mom, you're streaming too much. Stop doing that. Yes, sorry. See how real life that is? Harrison's still interrupting me with questions. Okay, so make a note of those Zoom times. This will be on YouTube. Wonder what I'm going to call it. It'll be Subplans. It will have my name in it somewhere. Subplans, Mrs. Kalember. Maybe Toler will be in there too. I don't know. We'll see. Ok, practicamos el vocabulario antes de que tomen el examen. So let's go through and practice the vocab before you take your test. All right, here we go. Papaya. Whoops, I meant to delete all those. I don't want us to do this right now. Piña. Zanahorias. Fresas. Papa. Cebollas. Frijoles. Lechuga. Guisantes. I got what did all these. Pimientos. Botas. Postre. Llenar. Comprar. Pepino. La carne. El pollo. I'm in my office. Mr. Kalember's in the kitchen repeating all these words after me. Chaqueta. Nuez. Nueces. Probar. Quemar. Hervir. Camiseta in Mexico. Playera. And playera in Spain is playeras. Huevos. Regatear. Congelar. Corbata. Vender. Suéter. Pantalones. Ropa. Frutas. gorro, camisa, collar, calcetín, calcetines, flores, falda, naranja, llevar, maíz, choclo. At the bottom of your test, add choclo, South America, and that'll be the third extra credit question. Tomar, pijama, legumbres, tomates, pera, uvas, sazonar, hornear, agregar, gorra, plátano, la leche, preparar, anillo, pulsera, cocinar, reloj, zapatos, manzana, queso, mezclar, mercado. Okay, chicos, do your very best. I'm sorry I'm not there with you today. I'll see you. Hopefully, I will see you on December 12th, maybe, unless the 9th is the day we return. So be well. Take care of yourselves. Adios.